If you want to make this pouch for profits or for sale, I recommend you to use a soft sponge like this. As you can see here, this two pouch, I used this soft sponge for this part, and I didn't use any sponge for this, and you can see the shape. This is very sturdy, and this one is kind of sluggy, or how can I say it? It's not very sturdy. So if you are making this for profits, I really recommend you to use soft sponge like this. Because this is for beginners, I think I will skip the soft sponge part. Hi, welcome to Risa channel. I'm Trisa and you can call me Risa. And today we are going to make a simple pouch with two-tone. Stay tuned. The first thing is to prepare your zipper. I'm using white color zipper here. And next is to prepare the fabric. The length of this fabric should be the same size of our zipper. I'm using 8 inches zipper here, so the width of my fabric should be 8 inches. And for the width of this, depending on the pouch that we want to make, if I want to make 5 inches wide pouch, the size of this should be half from this and add about half an inch for the seam allowance, so it's about 3 inches. With the 3 inches size, the final result will be about 5 inches. So if you want to make the pouch longer, you have to use longer fabric. So I will put the right sides together of these two fabric, and we are going to sew this part. It's like this. Now I want to press the seam open here. Just press it. Now this is really optional, but I want to decorate my pouch using this lace. If you want to skip this part, it's really okay. If you have a ribbon, you can sew a ribbon right here. Like this. Next is to prepare 3 pieces of fabric that is the exact same size as this. As you can see, should be the same size as our two-tone fabric. And these 2 pieces is for the outer piece, and this one is for the lining piece. So let's sew this part first. With the zipper head in front, I will put the outer piece right here and take the lining piece and put it under the zipper. Use some clips to pin it so the zipper won't move around, and we are going to sew this part. There are a lot of presser foot that you can choose to sew a zipper, and I will use this one. I will change my presser foot and use this zipper foot. So when you press the zipper foot like this, make sure that the zipper is right beside this presser foot. I will move my needle to the left and start sewing. And when you sew it right here, lift up the presser foot and slide the zipper to the other end, and you can continue sewing, so we can have a really straight line on here. So as you can see, if we slide the zipper, it can have a really straight line like here. Next, I will close the zipper and do the same thing on the other side. With the right sides of the zipper here, I will pull the right sides together and put the lining under the zipper. So clip this part. We are going to sew this part once again. Lift up the presser foot and then slide the zipper and continue sewing. As you can see, we can have a really straight line here. Now close the zipper first. I'm going to press our fabric open. So just pull the fabric like this, and we are going to press the fabric here. Now I'm going to top stitch this part. To do the top stitch, I will remove the presser foot and use a regular presser foot. Make sure that the presser foot is right beside this zipper. I will move my needle to the right. Sew it. Place your needle down and then lift up the presser foot and slide the zipper to the other side so we can sew the top stitch. Lift the needle down, lift up the presser foot and slide the zipper again so we can sew a perfect straight line. As you can see, a perfect top stitch. Just make sure that the zipper can open and close smoothly. Now take the outer piece together and the liner piece together. I'm going to clip all four sides so that the fabric won't move around. And we are going to sew this part. Make sure to leave an opening about 2 inches here to make it easy to turn our fabric inside out. But before I forgot, make sure to open your zipper. Open the zipper first. Okay. And now when you sew this straight line, you have to push the zipper toward and face toward the lining part. And do the same thing here. Just push the zipper through the lining part, like this. Because I will leave an opening about 2 inches here, I will start sewing from here, from the lining piece. Remember to place the zipper toward the lining piece. Do the same thing here. Place the zipper toward the lining piece. As you can see here, this is the opening. So let's clip all 4 corners. Next is to clip the zipper part, so our fabric won't be too bulky when we turn the fabric right side out. And now turn the fabric from the opening here. I will use something pointy to push the corner of our pouch. And you can see if we clip the corner before we turn the fabric inside out, we can have a really nice corner. After this, the last step is to close the opening. If you want to make it quick and easy, you can just sew it right here. But if you want to make an invisible stitch like I did here, it's almost invisible. You can use needle and thread, and I'm using the quick way to make this one. And you can see the stitch here. It's actually hidden once we put something inside, so it's not really a problem. But to make it look more professional, I will use an invisible stitch. So take the needle and thread. Where's my needle and thread? Where's my needle? So take the needle and thread. I will sew it from the upper part. Sew it from here. And then sew the lower part. Sew the upper part again. The lower part. So we just sew the upper part and lower part, upper part and lower part until the end of the opening here. And this way we can barely see the stitch. And when you reach the end of the opening here, just tie the thread, secure the thread about once, twice or 3 times to make it sure. Tie it once, twice. Next is to hide the thread. Just so hide the thread inside here. And then just cut it off, and you can barely see the stitch. Now put the lining inside here, and our beautiful pouch is finished. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this tutorial useful, please give me a thumbs up and share this video. If you don't, just hit the dislike button and comment about what you don't like. See you in my next video. Bye!